I'll just now call Jeremy because I'm just so frustrated. Like, it should not be this freaking hard. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate all of you guys' well wishes and all of your prayers and just all the positivity that you guys are sending. So I definitely want to say thank you for that. This morning I am here back at my hospital, and I am about to go in for a radiology appointment so that they can do another ultrasound to see if all of the tissue as a result of the miscarriage is actually expelled from my body, so there's nothing left over to linger or cause infection or anything like that. So I'm going in there. I'm about to go in there now just to check on that and make sure. After having light bleeding yesterday, I came to the doctor and he did a pelvic exam and told me that the bleeding had stopped and that I probably would have, like, you know, some more spotting and stuff. But when I went home, of course, it always starts like late at night. It was like 11 o'clock. I had heavy bleeding, nothing that I felt deemed going to the ER, but I definitely had some heavy bleeding and I expelled some more tissue. So I guess we will see today kind of what the result of this ultrasound reads, and then I will go to the doctor a little bit later. So I just spoke to my doctor and I'm like, I'm just so frustrated now. Just because he, of course, does not have any answers for me, and my appointment, I've been sitting in a freaking hospital for an hour and a half for an appointment that ultimately took all of 5 minutes. So I'm just freaking pissed off right now. It's like, isn't it enough to know that you have a patient that's going through this right now, then on top of it for their receptionist, like, I know I'm rambling right now, but what happened was their receptionist did not even tell anyone I was there. So I'm just sitting in the waiting room pretty much aimlessly until I went up and asked her, like, how long is my appointment actually going to take for them to get me back? And she's like, well, I don't really know, but I can go see. I'm like, yeah, can you? A nurse comes out 15 minutes later and is like, are you supposed to be here today? Because I was just here yesterday. And I'm like, yeah, they told me to come in today at 1:45. By this time, it's already 2:40. And, like, the nurse is like, she meaning the receptionist, didn't even tell me that you were here. And our system is down, so I didn't really have any indication, but I wanted to come out and see because I saw you waiting in the waiting room. And I'm just like, WTF? Like, what is going on with people today? I'll just now call Jeremy because I'm just so frustrated. Like, it should not be this freaking hard for people in the medical profession to just get it together. It shouldn't be this hard. I'm just pissed because I had to fight to get a referral for a specialist, and then I had to fight to get an appointment, and when I got the appointment, I had to sit there and debate with an OB about doing an ultrasound, and she didn't want to do it, and then this happens, and just, it just feels like one thing after the next, and I feel like I'm being kicked while I'm down. Like, this is just adding fuel to the fire, and it's just like, at this point I just feel like, what else do you have for me? Like, what else do they have for me? Because it's getting like to a point where it's really, really tiring. And at this point, it's just kind of like, I really don't know what exactly it is that it's going to take to necessarily have them just get it together. I think what ultimately it's going to come down to is me changing my providers and changing my care. Not necessarily, I don't necessarily want to change this doctor because he is really, really nice, but it's just like, what is that worth if your staff can't get it together? So I don't know, I'm frustrated. My parents are actually coming up. Well, they're up here. They just got up here. So they're waiting at my house for me now, or either at the supermarket, one of the two. They're killing time because I haven't seen them today yet, but they're basically just killing time until I'm done with all of this. So I think I'm just gonna go and go get myself a snack or something. I know I should not be using food right now, but a donut does not sound bad to make me feel a little bit better. And I'm trying to get all my tears out before I go back, because my dad is already worried enough about me, and I don't want him to see me upset, because then that will like raise his anxiety. So I'm just going to try to get myself together. I got a 20-minute drive back, or a 25-minute drive back, so I'm just going to try to get it together and go get a snack and go home. And I guess when Jeremy gets home tonight, we'll kind of figure out a plan, because this is obviously not working. So yeah, that's all I really have for you guys today. Yeah, you know, I am staying as positive as I possibly can, but even the most positive of people get freaking frustrated. So just know that, like, we're still staying positive, and I actually felt really good today when I woke up this morning. Of course I'm sad, but just my spirit, I was in good spirits this morning, and I think this was just like the thing that made me snap eventually. Yeah, I will talk to you guys when I have the next update, and until then, stay blessed. I hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, and that's it. So I will talk to you later. Bye.